So let me read that again. This is from the previous CIA director about the current sitting president. When the full extent of your venality, moral turpitude, and political corruption becomes known, you will take your rightful place as a disgraced demagogue in the dustbin of history. That's a strong statement. I mean, you can't. That's unbelievable. Trump, of course, had once tweeted that Brennan was one of the biggest liars and leakers in Washington. You may scapegoat Andy McCabe, said Brennan, but you will not destroy America. America will triumph over you.
Well, okay, fair enough. But what do you mean scapegoat Andy McCabe, the known liar who the Inspector General of the FBI recommended be fired for repeatedly being dishonest and leaking to the press? Now, I get that Trump's probably trying to get more out of that than there is. Maybe. I think Brennan's out of line there. I think, by the way, I think Trump is venal and, what was the other one about morality? Amoral or whatever it was?
Venality, moral turpitude, and political corruption.
I think Trump shows moral turpitude, sure. And he's venal. But I still don't think Brennan's entirely in the right.
This from the New York Times. Some experts question the decision of Mr. Comey and others to publicly hit back at the president. Mike Gurman, a former FBI agent who is now at the Brennan Center of Public Policy and Law Institute, said the public exchanges were further proof of an eroding trust between the head of the executive branch and its traditional apolitical civil servants. Apolitical. How do you say that when a guy just got fired for lying, which would seem to be over something political?
It would seem to be. I want to get the Inspector General's report before I, speculate about what was motivating Andrew McCabe.
Yeah, I want to get this in, though.
Go ahead, yeah.
He said the former official's willingness to speak out against the president could spell problems for Mr. Mueller. I would imagine it's hard from Bob Mueller's point of view. Having potential witnesses tweeting back and forth with the president is the last thing you want. The credibility of everyone involved is being torn to tatters in broad daylight.
Yes.
It is a race to the bottom.
Can you imagine if I announced publicly, I hate you, Jack, and I am going to do everything in my power to ruin you? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going off to testify,
right,
where my word will be taken as truth.
Yeah, so you got the judge and the police chief in some sort of corruption thing calling each other liars.
Right.
And then they're going to go and under oath tell the truth. So what does the public do with that? It is a race to the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know how we ever come out of this.